There's different things to consider when choosing your ingredients. The amount of juice that comes out of the ingredients is important. The price of the produce, your unique health concerns, taste preferences. There's a bunch of different standards. What would you recommend to beginners just getting started?
Starting from the beginning, I think it's important to understand, like you said, what we refer to as yield. How much liquid are you going to get out of your individual ingredients? It's important to set appropriate expectations and know that an ingredient like a cucumber is going to yield a lot more juice when it's squeezed versus something like a root vegetable or, a carrot, beet, something like that, which is a much drier. You can tell when you cut it. At the end of the day, the fact of the matter is that the majority of Americans aren't getting the recommended daily values of their fruits and especially not their vegetables. And when you're using your Hurom juicers, we always like to remind people they do need to make sure that there is a little bit of palatability to it. We ask them to follow the 80-20 rule. In the context of the Hurom juice, we mean that your average juice should be 80% vegetable-based, 20% fruit-based.
Why don't we advise people to just drink your fruit juice or the reciprocal of what you just said?
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of adverse health effects that come with excess sugar intake. Just because it's in its purest original form, that doesn't register any differently in your body when you're overloading it with sugar on a daily basis. Not to mention that the majority of the beneficial vitamins, minerals, antioxidants are really going to come from the vegetable family more so than the fruits.
And to be clear, we're not saying there's no good context for pure fruit juice, right?
No, of course not.
It's good for kids, right?
It's great for kids.
To be honest, you can replace whatever crappy juice with just wholesome juice. And at that age, that's great, like the nutrients they're getting from pure fruit juice.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
Well, and that's the great thing about Hurom juicers, right? Whatever you put into it is what you're getting. With store-bought juices and the ingredients and additives that they use, you really are sometimes rolling the dice in terms of what is actually in there.